All right, this is student arrest after flashing 30-round gun at school. Crazy work.
Cincinnati, Ohio. 11:30 a.m. A 17-year-old student flashes a gun at a classmate, warning he'll shoot this place up. Within moments, staff and officers
Oh my
converge, and
God.
body cam footage captures the tense search of his backpack and the recovery of a loaded handgun with a 30-round magazine.
He's so calm too about it.
Stay right there in your seat, all right?
What is that, Glock? Is that a 17? Glock 17? Wait, let me check. It's either 17 or 23, I think. Glock 17. Yeah, it's a 17, I think. Or is it a 23? No, I think it's a 17. $17 or a 19? I can't tell.
What's his name? Joe Anderson?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna read you your rights, all right? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. You cannot afford an attorney, won't be
Dude's gonna get a terrorism threat for saying he's gonna shoot up a school.
Or any questioning if you wish.
And he had a loaded
If you decide to
gun.
answer questions now without an attorney present, you still have the right to stop answering any time. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why do you have this gun in the school?
It's not mine.
Why do you
It's not mine. What?
have the gun?
Dad asked me to hold it.
Who did?
Someone I know.
Someone you know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why are you holding it for someone in the school?
That's correct. This is. I have no excuse on why it's in
So
school.
my question is it somebody that belongs to in school?
Nah, that I don't know because I don't know if that's something that it's theirs or is there something they just want me to hold that
I'm
is
going to ask you
theirs.
another question. Did you receive this weapon on your school premises or out by your home? Where did you take
It was
possession?
not. No, it wasn't on school premises, but it was on my way to school, and I
Does it say-
always say yes to
And
people.
I asked this, was this somebody from your home school?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your
But I
home school?
understand. I should have said no because now
What's your-
I'm in trouble for
what's
something
your home
that's not
school?
mine. So,
What's your home school?
Winwoods.
Okay.
Do you know why they asked you to hold it?
I have no clue.
Well, let me ask you this. So they asked you to hold it.
Hmm?
What was your thought process with bringing it to school?
It was like in the back of my book bag. It was like, yeah, just put it in there, it should be fine. But obviously,
I was hoping it was a fake gun.
that's what I was hoping to.
You
but-
know,
but
so you haven't touched
obviously-
it because you know a real gun from a fake gun if you touch it.
Yes.
So obviously, I'm
Obviously,
assuming
yes, I've-
you've touched it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so you
Well,
know that's
most of my prints are not going to be on there when you know.
okay. I know most, but
Yeah.
prints don't matter.
They
You
don't.
you
It's
possess
I'm
you
carrying
possess it right now.
Right. I understand
Okay.
that. So I'm in hot seat right now.
So you know this is a real gun, then,
Yes, I
right?
understand this is a real gun on school
And you-
premises. This is
You
illegal.
didn't think twice about bringing that into school.
Bringing it in general. I wasn't the one who brought it, but yes,
Okay.
I did not. Which is
So since you've been at school, has it come out of your backpack at all?
no, sir, not at all.
Have you shown it to anybody?
I did not.
Have you talked to anybody about
No,
it?
sir.
Okay.
Let's revisit that. Okay. Why would we have the reason to search you on possibility of that?
The teen insists no one knew he had the gun and that he
Well,
was just
shit.
holding it for someone else.
Motherfucker was flashing
Watch
that
his
bitch.
answers and his body language carefully. Does he look like he's telling the truth?
Yeah, we did for that because you weren't where you're supposed to be, but at the same time.
No, I was where I was supposed to be. It was just that it wasn't,
Okay.
Yeah, but I understand I'm the one accountable because I have it in my possession. So what I say about someone else doesn't matter.
I mean, body language for that really doesn't. I do that. I explain shit with my hands.
I understand about that, but I'm a holder. That's what I do. I hold things for people, like like for access, like things like this. And yeah,
That's
but-
not yours.
Huh?
That's not yours.
No, I'm buying this from the person that owns it, but he let me borrow because he knows I'll pay him back. But like stuff like that, yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me more about being a holder. I get it if you're holding on to that
stuff like.
What is the reason for holding on to this?
Mostly like
Your
I
gun.
just to get somebody else out of trouble, but you, if obviously I'm the one in trouble. So I just, and it's not
Okay.
just that; it's other things like a lot, like game system all over people because I do reselling and stuff like that.
Okay,
So that
okay.
could,
This is totally different than holding a game. I get
I
it. You're a
understand.
kid. I'm gonna sell your game, your iPod,
I'm just
all that.
throwing that as an example.
This is
That's
a
all.
loaded handgun in a school. This is not something I will hold for you just to be a friend and help take care of it for you. Okay? Who's the person that gave you the gun?
Huh?
Who gave you the gun?
Someone from my home school.
Okay. Do you know their name?
I do not.
You don't?
I
If
think
you-
their
if-
last name
if-
starts with a B.
Okay. So you're holding on to a gun, taking it to school for someone you don't even know?
Like exactly, it's peer
Jordan,
pressure.
come on,
I'm a peer
man.
pressure.
All right. So my question is this. So this morning
Yes, sir.
you were walking to school or driving to school?
I was bus driven to school.
You driven to school.
Mm,
Who drove you to school?
the school bus?
Oh, the school bus. So do you walk to Winton Woods to get on the school bus?
No, sir.
How do you get there?
A car drops me off at my drop-off point.
Okay,
in the
so
morning
where's your drop-off point?
at the intermediate school?
So you get off the intermediate school. So someone ran into you at the intermediate school
Yes.
and gave it to
No,
you.
it was like right before there, because like I said, it's near the school. It's like in the middle, because it's not that far of a drive. So,
So
I would say
you,
yes.
you don't get dropped off in the front of the intermediate school. You get dropped off someplace else.
No, I'm sorry. I get dropped off at the intermediate school, but like where my house is to the intermediate school was where it was like a stop point.
So my question is this: you got out of your house and you got into a car and went to the intermediate school, right?
Right.
And then so who drove you to the intermediate school?
My father.
Your father did. So your father drives you and drops you off before the intermediate school. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he didn't drop you off in front of the intermediate school. He dropped you off someplace near.
Yes.
And where was that at?
It was like right by the stop sign, right, like some walking point from there.
Okay.
I just
And were you
walked
meeting a
in.
buddy there?
No, that's where my drop-off point is.
Okay, so the drop-off point is there. That's where the bus is picking you up?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so at that point, somebody drove up or somebody walked up?
Well,
Somebody walked up and you said his last name starts with B. He said, hey, hold this for me. And you said, okay.
it wasn't like that. It was like I said, I'm a person that gets under peer pressure. I have to say yes.
So
I just like,
I'm asking though,
No matter
is
the
that what he
cause.
said? Hey, hold this.
it was something similar to that, but like the words was like,
I got you. But I'm just saying, in general, it was like, you need to hold this. Was this a demand or did he ask?
more of a demand.
Demand? Because so he demanded you and said, you're going to hold on to this. And you said, okay, I'm going to put this in my backpack. And at that point, he left in a car or walking.
I'm not sure. I didn't pay no attention. I just didn't look
Okay,
back.
so you don't know if you got in a car or walking, and now all of a sudden, you then walk to the stop sign and get on your bus, which is bringing you here
Yes,
with a
sir.
loaded weapon. Okay, so and we don't. The description of this kid, what was he wearing?
He had on a black like fleece tech, like a Nike tech similar to this, but it was the brown one.
Okay,
And then I don't know if he
was
had
it black or brown?
It was like a brown, like it's like this one, but it's
Brown fleece. What kind of color pants?
I don't know, like I think black.
Okay, did he have what kind of shoes? Did he have some nice shoes? No,
I
don't know
didn't
what
pay
it was.
that. I
Weren't
just
paying
seen
attention?
what was at the torso. So yeah,
Okay, African American, white,
white,
Okay, brown hair, black hair, red hair,
blonde,
blonde.
like blonde.
Blonde, white kid, black fleece, possible black pants. Okay, and then he hands you a weapon, says you're going to hold this, and you put it in your backpack. Is that what we're hearing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What was the plan for getting this gun back to him?
He said he was just gonna be there at the drop-off point where I was and give it back, but I basically didn't have a choice. It's like it's levels to this. Like if he was like more of a demanding, like peer pressure, and so I just said yeah. I always say yes, but here's where it getting me. So I have to leave my case and I have to go through this, and he has no clue because he gave it to me.
Have you done this before with the weapon?
Not with a weapon. It was just like I just.
So there was nothing that said I'm not going to touch that. I can't do that. You didn't
Nah,
think
it
to
wasn't,
do?
it wasn't my thought to do that, but I know this is wrong and I know I shouldn't have, but like, it wasn't that type of thought process. It was,
Okay.
buses were coming, it was quick, it was like a demanded point, but
Well-
now my academic is falling over something that I have nothing to do with, and now it's in my possession.
You understand the seriousness of bringing
Yes, sir,
a
I
gun
do.
into
That's why.
school.
Yes, I
You watch
do.
the news. You see what goes on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know how bad that could go.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. Just be honest. Do you know who this person is and you just don't want to tell me? You're not going to be in more trouble saying, I just don't want to tell you.
I'm really
I just don't want to keep asking about somebody if there is not a somebody else, or if it's somebody you just don't want to snitch on them, and or do you
don't.
really not know who they
I
are?
really don't, like
Okay.
for real. But I knew he went to my school, so his familiar faces is what gets me like, oh, okay, yeah, you're cool, yeah. But it was not like that type of conversation. It was like, you like put this in here, bro. Like,
Okay. Did Lenny already search him?
yeah, he did. But if you want to search, you can. He found a vlogger.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any other firearms?
No, sir.
Like I said, I don't,
That was the only thing.
that's the only firearm in here. I'm glad this is the only result, though, that yeah, you're in trouble, but no one got hurt.
So what we're gonna do is so my question is, do you want me to contact parent?
I would request that you do not do that. It would be so disappointing.
My problem is that this is the problem. This is not a disappointed or not disappointed. This is we are
I
at
understand at the max level.
we're
I
at the
understand.
maximum level right now. Parents will be contacted.
How old are you,
Okay.
Jordan?
I'm
17.
17.
So
the parent's gonna have to be.
Yes.
yeah,
No
they're
My
gonna have
matter
to
what.
be-
primary parent is grandmother. I had never heard about your dad till you mentioned him, but he is on the list. He was not on the list last year.
So who is his guardian?
Grandma.
Grandma's your guardian?
Bro, you live with your grandma and you acting all this reckless. Like, bro, be for real. Well, this is the problem with people nowadays.
Okay. So we're gonna give Grandma a call, and then at that point, I believe he's already under arrest, correct?
Caitlin's here.
It's well. Here's the thing. Depending on what's going on with the parents, I'll talk to my supervisor. He's going to be charged with having the weapon on school property, and then I'll check with the supervisor. We have two options. We can still just release him to a parent. He gets notified for court, or we can physically arrest him, take him down to 2020. Which ultimately, though, 2020 is going to call the parent and just say, "Come pick you up from 2020."
I mean, I'm gonna let you advise us on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, he's
You tell me what you
100% going to get charged.
You tell me what you want to do,
Yeah.
and we'll go
Well,
from there.
the other
I'm
thing
gonna
I'm-
let you take care of the arrest piece.
Yep.
I'm gonna call mom and dad and let him know that he will be put under arrest, and you check with your supervisor whether he's
Yep.
gonna be picked
Should
up
we
here
wait to
or-
call till you check?
Yeah, well, the first thing I want to do, I would like to go to another room so I can
Do that.
make this, well, to call my supervisor. I also want to run the serial number to make sure this gun isn't stolen, which is a whole nother charge as well.
So do you want him with you, or do you want him? Can he be with us?
He can be with you guys. I'm just going to be
Yeah,
right
we're not
outside
leaving him
here.
alone.
So
That's fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're not
So,
gonna leave.
yeah. So Jordan, don't do anything stupid like jump up and try and run out of here or anything. It's done. Okay, you're going to get charged. So, like I said, as long as my supervisor's okay with it, worst case, you'd be taken to 2020, and then they're going to call your guardian to come get you anyway. The other alternative is we just have your guardian pick you up. You're going to be criminally charged with this, okay? You have to understand that. There's no, I'm sorry, there's no warnings for bringing firearms to school anymore, okay? Does that make sense? Okay. What's your concern with saying don't call my parents other than any normal kid?
No, it's under disappointment and like, oh, like I'm really disappointed in you. Like,
Have you ever been charged criminally with
never
anything
been
ever
charged
before?
with anything. So
Nothing
like,
ever.
now my
You have no
record's messed
juvenile
up,
record?
brother. Like he doesn't know who he just did.
Okay. Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want to have this out manipulating it in a room with him here, so you can
So
give
what
me
I'm
like
gonna
just,
do is, if you want to, I'm gonna clear this area over here and get everybody out before you.
well, I can go.
Well, I just want to make sure there's no kids out here.
Yep, they don't need to see this, so. I'll just keep it in the bag for now.
You let me know when to call.
Yep, give me a couple minutes here.
I'm gonna make sure whoever comes in, we'll find out who you're waiting on. You wanna go in there?
Yeah, I'll go next time. Yep, take a quick picture.
What is that? What gen is that? I can't tell. It's a Glock, but what gen? I think it's a Glock. I can't
Do you
tell.
have his printout?
I'm gonna get his stud screen.
Yeah,
and
I
then
just need his
we're
dash.
doing. We gotta get his paperwork done, so I have to do his due process. And
It's gotta be like a 17 or a 19 or a 23. I can't tell though.
Gun's not stolen, so it's not another charge. My boss is fine with releasing him. Like I said, with 2020,
Okay, so then I'm gonna call.
We
I'm
would
gonna
take him
call.
there, and he just goes right home to mom from
I'm
there.
gonna call
anyway.
parent then and let her
Yeah,
let her know that he can come.
That he's gonna get charged with the weapon. So it's something like I can talk to him and that he
We're
gets
gonna
notified.
do.
for
We'll do
court.
the 10-day out, with recommendation, which more than likely he will not be back. He won't be back. Fuck him.
Yep.
And then you're okay with releasing the parent, okay? And do you need anything else from his bag? Can I?
No, we can release it
release
here.
the rest of his things.
Yeah.
I've
I've got
the
my
rest of his
mic on.
stuff.
Just let
What's
me-
that?
I'll just have my mic on. Just
Yeah,
camera.
I got you. Do me a favor, put that back on. Put that down. I'm gonna text him, we're gonna call him. I'm gonna put that over here on the table for me right now.
I thought these wasn't getting coffee.
You know what? Not right now, but you're not gonna be texting me or
Yeah, I asked you,
after you brought a weapon to school. We're not doing that.
So Jordan, what's going to happen here? Right now the gun's not reported stolen. We still have other things to do with it. We do a trace on it, so we'll find out where this came from. However, like I said, you're going to be charged with it with an illegal conveyance of a weapon on school grounds. Okay. We are going to release you to a parent because if I took you to 2020 with this, they're just going to call your parent anyway, and they're going to pick you up from there. So it's basically just changing locations. So what will happen? You're going to get notified for a court date. Like the school will handle whatever discipline happens here, but as far as my end of it, I'm just wanting to be charging you with having the weapon in school grounds. Do you have questions about anything from my standpoint, not school related, but as far as the gun, what I'm going to do, what's going to happen? Okay. I'm not trying to give you a lecture, but you need to understand this. Like, I don't know if you still comprehend it because the way you're kind of laid back about it. You're kind of just, I'm holding it for someone. I hold things. I get it with games and phones, sell it. I get it. This is totally different.
I completely understand, sir.
Okay. This is how worst day ever happens at school. I mean, I know it's a bad day for you, but it could be worse. Not to mention, if you tell someone that's in there, what if they go, I want it? Now they come take it. I don't know what. It's scary to think about what could have happened. So, do you have any questions right now about me or anything?
No, sir.
there's the intent.
I'm gonna call mom, grandma.
It's Grant, do you want me to call?
Yeah, I'll call.
Okay, hold on a second.
Hello?
Oh, I thought that was Jordan playing with me. I'm
No. This is I'm the principal of the building over here at Scarlet.
so sorry. I saw his name.
Right.
With me a lot of time.
Yeah. So we have something that's pretty serious going on here at Scarlet Oaks with Jordan. So what's happened is he was searched and we found a gun on him. A gun. Yes. And so at this time, he's been read his rights by Sharonville Police. The police are here with me right now. And he will be charged for possessing a weapon on school grounds. And so what they've done, basically Sharonville Police said that they will release him into your custody if you come and get him. If you don't come and get him, then he'll be taken down to 2020, which is downtown Cincinnati. Bottom line is when we searched him, the weapon was in his backpack, and the situation was we were being told that somebody at the bus stop from Wynn Woods handed it to him, and he was going to hold it for them, and advised him that possession is possession. Yep. No problem. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
So even
I mean,
with a
I would
liquid
hope if you could be here in the next hour, ma'am.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, in the next hour.
Yeah, that way I can talk to you and we can explain everything that's going on here. So, like, just pretty serious. I'd like to be able to talk to you face to face so you understand everything that's going on with this.
Thank you so much. I've been in the bed since Friday with my legs, so I need to get myself together to try and get dressed to get there.
Okay, sure. Do you think an hour is a reasonable time? I mean, I understand if you're not feeling well.
Yes, I'll try my best.
Okay.
An hour.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, ma'am. Did he say, like, before, where did he have it? In his waistband, his backpack, in his hand? Where did he have it done?
He stood up and he walked over. He was like, "Hey, let me talk to you. I think I'm gonna chop it up." He said, "Bro, I need you to do me a favor." And I'm always the type of person that help you no matter to me. When you pulled that out, my spine tips, like my spine, like it was like, bro, I did say so. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I was like, he said, come on, cause I got to get. I'm like, bro, he said, just put it in your book bag, what I said. And I'm like, he said, he literally, was like, don't say nothing. He like, yeah, I can't think, like, don't say a word. I was like, all right, bro.
Well, let me ask you
Get the
this.
walking, and I did.
Well, let me ask you this, Jordan. And just be honest, your answer is not going to change anything that happens today. Obviously, you were talking about this, doing something at school, because or else we wouldn't be here in this situation right now. We were made aware of you carrying, possibly having a weapon on you today. So for you to be just, you know, you put it in my bag and walk out, he clearly said something, did something, that alerted someone. Because we didn't just guess, we didn't pick you out of a hat. Something happened today at school with you and this gun that alerted someone to knowing about this gun in your bag. So clearly you had to have talked about it.
I'm telling you, I didn't say a word. That's why I'm like,
Okay.
oh, okay.
Like I said,
that's
it
why
doesn't-
I'm like, that's why I
Okay.
would have been more like uppity and shocked because that means I have told that I know I told somebody and I'll be like, why did he say something? He really got me in some trouble. But it was nobody that said nothing to me, nobody that knew. So I was just going about my day and here I am. That's why I'm not reacting. But I am upset myself because I'm like, now this criminal charge is gonna be on my record, and my record's good and clear, and I have I got stuff going for me. Like I'm in a good school, got good grades, so I'm like, what's going on? And it's just like when I'm under peer pressure, it's always gonna be a yes to me because I'm not finna put my life at risk for something that somebody tell me to do and I can't, and I have the ability to. But obviously that person isn't here. I'm the one here, so I'm just gonna take I'm gonna take my actions and accountability for what I did. And I'm gonna just go about my business, and hopefully, by grace, that I'm allowed to stay in this school, finish out my senior year. But going forward, like it's just like I'm really gonna.
What happened next? The 17-year-old was permanently expelled. His grandmother picked him up soon after, and just 3 days later, he was indicted on a felony charge. Before you go, we've got a question. Do you believe his story?
I'm a holder. I say yes to everyone. He's running a game. He's a criminal and should be handled like one. It's insane if you believe one coming on. I don't know. Kind of weird he just brought a gun to school, but